Welcome back to SL Chennai Speaks Out, the Rajinikanth phenomenon, star power or marketing muscle. After those rather provocative remarks by the other team, this is a round you're probably waiting for. It's called Cross-Examination. Mr. Jnani, the Rajinikanth phenomenon. Rajinikanth itself is a classic combination of style, quotient and simplicity. Even without the trademark Rajinikanth dialogues, without the trademark superstar formula, he was able to pull it off in Ndtvhindu. So his mass appeal hinges not just on his performance on screen, but also the kind of person he is, the Rajinikanth persona.
No, Rajinikanth persona has been constructed and built by the media and particularly by the print media over the years, and it is being reinforced by the electronic media now. And as far as the film Ndtvhindu is concerned, it's essentially director Shankar's film. It's not a Rajini film. And Shivaji is a Rajini film directed by Shankar. And Ndtvhindu is a Shankar's film in which Rajini has acted. So where Rajini has subjected himself to the director's dictates, he is shining as an actor. That's what you're confirming.
All right. Well within the time. Next question to Mr. Sudhangan. Rajinikanth carries most films on his shoulders almost entirely. Even with Ndtvhindu, he worked overtime, so much so that he even said in Mumbai that he needs a break now. He played the hero, he played the villain. Many say he's also, in a sense, out Kamal Hassan's 10 roles in Dasavataram as well.
See, you don't compare Dasavataram and Ndtvhindu. As rightly Jnani said, it's Shankar's film. I will call it as a latest version of MGR's Neerum Neruppum, a film. When MGR acted in dual role in Neerum Neruppum, one MGR is hero, one MGR is villain. All his friends told him not to act in the films because if you hit Nambiar only, it will be a thrill. If you hit another MGR, there is no thrill. Here, the real Rajinikanth is hitting the robo Rajinikanth. Even his mass audience, you sell the tickets in urban night with your hype in all your media, in the high class Inox or Satyam, you sell your tickets and you say the film is a hit. Go down to the south.
The good Samaritan, evil basher image. Rajinikanth, even at 60, is able to, throw back to the good old days where he performed negative roles. He's got the guts to do it and the charisma to pull it off.
In fact, the negative role is not the hero of the film. And he started, let us remember, as an anti-hero in all his earlier films. So he is continuing that anti-hero image for an hero role. And secondly, this business of talking about 60 years is nauseating. Please remember, MGR was 62 years old when he pulled off a huge hit called Ulagam Sutrum Valiban. Ulagam Sutrum Valiban was a phenomenal hit in Tamil Nadu and elsewhere, and MGR was already 62 at the time. And go to Kannada, Rajkumar has been giving hits even past 70 years old, and that has been the trend everywhere. And so it is not Rajini alone who is doing it at the old age.
All right. Next question to Mr. Sudhangan. Is marketing the sole driving force of the Rajinikanth phenomenon? Or is it easier to sell the Rajinikanth phenomenon?
See, I don't deny the name Rajini itself sells. Our pera sonnale adirudhu, that is a fact. I do agree. What I am saying is, when Rajinikanth is in a film, why this marketing hype? Does any other vernacular artist has reached a global fan network? Muthu was released he had fans in Japan, people who doesn't know Tamil. Such a big hero, arm twisted once again. That is a hype, electronic hype.
Muthu was a hit in Japan. Let us not hide the fact. Because of Meena, most of Rajini's films, which have been very good hits in the recent years, you will find there is always a strong woman character. Padayappa cannot be a hit without Ramya Krishnan. Actually, Ramya Krishnan contributes to the success of the film. Meena contributes to the success of Muthu. Similarly, when films where Rajini doesn't have a strong female role, the films are average.
All right, that will remain debatable as to whether Padayappa would have been such a hit if it had not been for Rajinikanth's repartees to Ramya Krishnan in that film. But next question to you. For how long, Mr. Jnani, can hype be sustained? For decades?
Yes, because now we are in corporatization of the market. Rajini has arrived at a particular juncture in history. Bhagavathar and MGR did not have this advantage. If Rajini can pull a pa in Tamil and still make it a super hit, then I would say it is Rajini's charisma.
Almost you made it seem like Rajinikanth needs that corporate recharging. All right, Chinmay, many people say that Ndtvhindu is not a mere movie. It's like a festival. They call it the Ndtvhindu festival of sorts. And many again believe that the Rajinikanth phenomena is a case study for marketing students. You had even trailer shows, you had people going and watching even trailer shows. This has never happened before, really.
That's true, and there's only a star like Mr. Rajinikanth who can pull off a trailer show. He can sell tickets even for his trailer, and that required no promotion. I don't know how many people kept promoting that the trailer is being screened at this theatre, so hence you go buy. There were people who were willing to stand in queues and buy tickets to go watch the trailer. So yes, I think marketing has become a byproduct of what he is. It doesn't exist. I don't really think if marketing or anything else has arm twisted Rajinikanth, the phenomenon, to become what he is today.
Rajinikanth has cleverly been rationing his appearances, not just spacing out his movies, but also even giving interviews. He rarely gives, has never given an exclusive interview really on television except this time around. So is that a clever marketing ploy to create that craze when the fans ultimately see him on the big screen?
I think it's absolutely a marketing ploy, and it has worked to the star's advantage, because if you make more appearances, people will ask more questions. Why should you go and ask answer to all those questions? And it creates a hype around the product. For example, there was a gap of, I think, almost 2 years between Chandramukhi and Shivaji. So what next, what next? They will talk, and that will create the hype around the film, and then I'll have to pay money and see the movie. So there's the hype.
All right, so the same goal there. Chinmay, to you next. This is a Facebook post. It says, the whole hype is orchestrated. Rajinikanth acts for movie cameras, his fans act for media cameras.
I disagree.
Why?
See, there are so many of his fan clubs which are doing a lot of charitable work as well, and I'm sure I know of the existence of such fan clubs. There are people who are educating the rural poor. There are so many people who are doing things, you know, that's not really being covered by the cameras or the news channels or any other show. But see, I think whether it's anybody's fans, if you take the camera to the general public, everybody wants to put their hand up and wave. Look at it in a concert thing, when the Jimmy Jib is going about capturing the audiences, everybody stands up and waves. So I don't think it's just the excitement of seeing a camera. It's not because of Rajini fans acting for the camera. I do not agree.
All right, Sridhar Pillai next. Kalanidhi Maran, we all know, is a marketing Goliath, for whom the sky is only perhaps just the beginning, even before SpiceJet came into being. So it's the costliest film ever made in India. You have all the gizmos. Shankar almost wants to be a James Cameron and a Steven Spielberg put together. So it's not the star power here that is in focus.
Yeah, when you spend 150 crores, you want to get it at the earliest. What's wrong in that? If they claim that they have spent 150 crores on this movie, so you release in over 2,000 screens, and you get your money faster. And that's the way the world cinema is doing at the moment. You see a big Hollywood blockbuster, like say Spider-Man or something like that, releases in almost 4,500 to 5,000 screens worldwide, same day, same hour. So if Mr. Rajinikanth does it, what's wrong in that? You have to get your money at the earliest, and every day 5 shows, 6 shows, people are going to queuing up to see the movie.
How many times
you have
seen
to
it?
cash in on that.
How many times have you seen it?
I have already seen it 3 times, 3 continuous days, right
My
from
goodness.
day 1. And I've seen it in, I have seen it in 3 different theatres in Chennai. I've seen with the upper class audience at Satyam Cinemas.
Well, I think you've seen it, okay, with Rajinikanth, and you've seen it Mr. Karunanidhi also at Satyam Theatre. Next question to you, Chinmay. Shrewd marketing strategy, dispensing with minimum guarantee, also releasing it simultaneously in 3 languages. So is this marketing muscle or star power?
It's definitely star power. There's how many Tamil actors at this point in time in their career, they are absolutely a legend here as long as the South is concerned. All pan-South, he is a known name. But it's only after Shivaji, I'm told, that his name started selling in Bollywood as well. And there are people who have almost the same kind of mania is building up there with so many fans who do or do not understand Tamil. They want to go and watch a Rajinikanth film for the pure entertainment factor, and the way his style and his slow smile coming up on the screen and the way he dances, whatever he's doing of his dancing, everything. They want to see that on screen. And I believe whether they are doing it in 3 languages at the same time or not, and releasing across how many ever screens. I am just also one more thing that I would like to say, countering Mr. Sudhangan's point. We do not have the luxury of seeing whether the films can run for 100 days or even 1,000 days in one screen, by which time today we probably forget the presence of the pirated DVDs.
All right.
We do not have that.
All right. Thank you very much, Team 1. We'll slide into another short break on SL Chennai Speaks Out. Actually, I've been holding both the teams back, but then I'm not going to do that in the next round coming up. Stay tuned for Crossfire.